He has 500 emails that say something about designer babies in it. That is so bizarre. There was this article. It's about this. So he was talking to this guy. At his keyboard in Austin, Brian Bishop was writing quickly. This is from the MIT Technology Review. Of course, MIT Epstein was deeply involved with the place. For a few years now, Bishop, 29-year-old programmer and Bitcoin investor, has been leaving a trail of comments about human enhancement on the web. He's a transhumanist, which means he thinks humans can be improved in profound ways by technology. He'd long be extorted by others to do something about the human condition. Now he'd decided to do it himself. According to the email sent in May, Bishop and his partner in the enterprise, Max Berry, a former biotech company lab specialist, were starting a company focused on the production of designer babies and human germline genetic engineering. He noted that lab work has started and we have initial parent couple customer. He said he wanted ethics advice to help win the endorsement of a prominent geneticist, George Church of Harvard University, whose tally of potential genetic enhancements, a scroll of genes with names like PCSK9 and CCR5, presented in dozens of talks, has been called the wish list for the post-human era. Bishop is to make these possibilities real. A copy of his business proposal says his venture plans to let parents have transgenic children who can grow muscle without weightlifting, who possess genes from long lived supercentenarians who are endowed with the AB plus type blood, meaning they could receive a transfusion from anyone. In November, a Chinese biophysicist claimed he'd made the first gene edited babies, news that sparked global outcry and could lead to stiff penalties in China for the scientists responsible. Since his undertaking was first revealed by MIT's Technology Review, science leaders have raced to stop the next rogue researcher. Some want a strict moratorium on gene editing babies. While the new guidelines and public scolding may keep professional scientists with government grants in check, they don't help with the people like Bishop, a relatively well known do it yourself biohacker, according to his resume, who has spent thousands of dollars on furthering his own vision for adding genetic superpowers to newborns. This is crazy. Several weeks ago, a concerned individual sent me a copy of fundraising slides outline that was the thing I just tried to access in the PDF. I'm going to highlight this and find out when this was published real quick. This was published in 2019. This was published before Epstein died. So, yeah, I'm going to look and see if we have 2019 emails. But let's take a look at this. The fundraising slides outlined Bishop's business proposal, which contained projections of millions, billions in revenue from creating hundreds and thousands of advanced babies. This person, who asked to remain anonymous, was unsure whether it was bullshit or horrifyingly plausible. The individual expressed concerns that transhumanists were going to try to put their ideas for improving the species into action and felt it was time to blow the whistle on Bishop. They are paying to conduct exploratory experiments on mice. It is a part of an Institute of Gerontology at UK's Academy of Medical Sciences in Kiev. Wow. So yeah, let's take a look at this guy's emails. I like implant embryo, wait 9 months, great ending. Jeffrey Epstein says, what? Other updates, proceeding with more mouse testing at my Ukraine lab. Mississippi has been testing human sperm modification, just fluorescent tagging so far. Doesn't work for my purposes yet. This weekend, I'm heading to Biohack the Planet, which I guess was a biohacker conference. It looks like they're passing this deck back and forth to each other. Like, it looks like they're collaborating on it. Brian Bishop wants to talk to me. Do you know him? Okay, so this was 2018. This was a year before that article was written. Yeah, I do. He's a smart guy. So he didn't know him long, but it seems like they got along quite well about this designer babies project. And this was before he started putting that deck out because this deck was leaked to MIT technology review in 2019, in the beginning of 2019. And they're talking about it a few months before that. So I'm not sure. It was somebody in their circle probably got freaked out about it. Probably somebody that worked at MIT, I would imagine. Attaches the doc you requested. So look, he's requesting to, yeah, spreadsheet for the designer baby and human cloning company. Human cloning company. Next steps. I am happy to hop on another call, or I could take a trip to meet you in person. Okay, I'm back in the US Tuesday, be back in action on Wednesday. That's human cloning company as well.